Hey guys, we're back out here at our truck. We're going to continue our load. You know, have been heading south the last few episodes. We're in Santa Cruz. This is where we left off the last time, and we came over here and picked up another load. We have a construction house that we're taking down to Oxnard, California. The whole load looks like it's only about 400 miles. It weighs 1,542 pounds, 32 pounds. It's not a real heavy load, and looks like how much we're going to make, $7,123. So let's get ready and get started in the truck here, get it in gear, and heading out. It looks like there's still some construction right here. Now, we've done these before where we have hauled down to a construction area. So let's get out here on the road.
Recalculating.
She's always recalculating.
Make a U-turn.
Get her back here in gear. Reverse. There we go. There's so many controls that sometimes I get a little confused, but you know, I'm not a young man, so it's easy to get myself confused. We're gonna go over by the coastlines, what we're shooting for, to take a load down here. These are just little houses that they do for the offices and stuff when they're at a construction site. Like we got a lot of traffic right here. Several trucks on the road. Quite a few trucks on the road, in fact. So we'll have to negotiate with them. Santa Cruz, California. Let's take a quick. Looks like we got plenty of fuel, so that shouldn't be an issue. We're gonna follow these guys down here a little ways. 296 miles right now, so we're gonna count them down. Hope everything's gone good your way today, and we just keep adding these loads up. We should probably be in March. Are we in April yet? So we keep adding these on there. I forget what date I posted them, but I like my truck. Get that light to turn green. We've been running this for about 2 years, American Trucking Simulator. What's everybody doing? They waited till the light turned red again, so I'll tell you what I'm going to do, guys. We're going to go past them. This guy's a little shy. And we're going to take this red light. We got that shut off, so let's head on out and sit here all day. Different palms here out in California than we have here in Florida. There are different species of the palms. Never been to California in real life. I always thought I wanted, but I'm not much into traveling anymore. Just
use the left lane, then turn left.
I can go anywhere I want right here in the trucking simulator.
Turn left.
Let's see if we can get them to stop for us. Alright, there's a fast food restaurant. We're also at an international dealer.
Use the left lane, then turn left.
That's my GPS voice navigator.
Turn left.
Is Google. I don't know if you're familiar with her sound or not, but she's the Google apps, or the Google, what do you call it? Google GPS that you can get. A lot of people use that. I've used it. I saw recently where they're going to be changing headlights. on vehicles. And right now, we're under a thing where you got these really super bright headlights. And they come up behind you, man, they just totally blind you. You can't see nothing. It's all good for, so you can see, but the cars around you just like totally blind, especially a truck. If you're in a small car and a truck comes up behind you and they're like right at your eyeballs, and man, you just virtually are blind. I noticed that when I was younger, a lot of the older people said, I don't drive at night anymore. And I got to the same point. I don't care to drive at night. It seems like, Popo, he's got somebody pulled over, made their day. I ran into that one time. I've had very few tickets in all my life. Maybe, gosh, have I ever had I had a seatbelt ticket once. And the way I got that seatbelt ticket is I used to work with a company, and a lot of times use my own vehicle and go from job site to job site. The guy I worked with, he was always in a big hurry. And so I was supposed to meet him down. We have a yard where we are keeping the vehicles. We had a trailer that we pulled around and that. We did boat work. Did bimini tops and isinglass and upholstery and all that on boats. And we had a portable unit that we'd go all over the place. Anyways, he'd have me meet him down there. Of course, he was in a hurry, and I'm heading downward in a little town close by. I took off down there, and I was speeding a little bit. Not fast, but I was going over. And here comes a motorcycle cop. He pulls me over, and he tells me that I was going too fast. And, of course, I was a little bit. So I really can't blame that. But then one thing I always do is I always wear a seatbelt. Well, he, told me all of it. He's telling me the speed limits. And it was one of these areas where the speed limit would change. You'd go down the road and it would be changed like every few miles. So kind of like a speed trap, really. Well, it really was a speed trap. But anyways, in all, he could have cost me a lot more money. But he says, he goes, I'm not going to give you a ticket today. I'm not going to give you a speeding ticket. Well, I appreciate that. And he goes, but I noticed you don't have a seatbelt on. I was dumbfounded, and I always wear my seatbelt. He goes, well, you don't have it on now. Isn't that pretty along the ocean here? And so he wrote me a seatbelt ticket. I forget, it was $100 and some. It was actually more money than I was going to make for the day's work. And I said, well, I may as well stay at home. They wouldn't pay me to come to work. I'd been better stayed home and went to bed. He goes, oh, you can't do that. And I go, well, it actually don't cost me money to come out and go to work, And I took off. I was ticked. I was so pissed off that got down to the yard where we was at. Hey, where you been? Getting the crap. Like, oh, where you been? I go, I got a fucking seatbelt ticket. I was irritated. Of course, he thought it was funny, that I did. Anyways, that was one of my few traffic tickets. I don't remember. The only other ticket I can remember that I got was I was on my motorcycle heading towards. I was up in Cleveland, Ohio, and coming down through. I was up by the old Coliseum where they used to have the concerts and all that stuff up there. They've tore it down now. But I was coming down through there, and I don't know. I took off, and I don't remember what I went around, but I had a Honda Goldwing Interstate, really beautiful bike. And I just kind of went around something. I razzed up. I went a little over, and I slowed right back down. I don't remember the circumstances anymore, but pretty soon there was a cop behind me. And he said, you speeding? And I go, yeah. And he liked my bike. He looked, man, he goes, this is a nice bike. And I go, yeah. And I think I just went around somebody, and sometimes, you'll speed up and zoom around somebody. And then back down again, and I was telling him what I did. He goes, yeah. He goes, I know that happens there, and he was real nice. Well, he says, I'm not going to write you a ticket. I'm going to give you a warning. And I go, oh, I appreciate that. And so he warned me about that. And that's a beautiful drive there. Look at that. Right along the Pacific coast. Heading down the road. So let's real quickly see. Yeah, you can see where we're at. So anyways, that was another speeding belt incident. One other time I got stopped, that was since I've lived here in Florida. I was at work. It was the night before Thanksgiving. And, I was in a hurry to get home, and I was speeding a little bit. I was going over, and I got stopped. And this cop, he was one of those guys that just, man, he wasn't very nice. He just really strict, and all that. You're speeding like that. And first of all, when we stopped, he stopped like a bridge like this. And so I just pulled off there just on the edge of the bridge. And he goes, you got to move. We can't sit here. And I, okay, you don't stop me. And he was just real nasty, and he goes, where are you coming from? And I go, well, I just got off work and I'm heading home. Well, you can't speed like that. And he's just real nasty, and he checked your records out and he'd come back. And I thought, here we go. Another day. I may as well stay at home from work. And it ended up, he goes, you need to slow down a little bit. He says, I'm going to warn you today. And he says, you have a nice Thanksgiving. And let me go. But, I swore with his attitude. It's like, oh, man, here we go. Here we go, another ticket. But he was real nice. He didn't ticket me. So that's just some of my speeding events that I've had. Not many. Just about everybody has had some. Dixie Bridge, look at this, 1932. This was built in 1932. That's pretty cool. Let's just stop here 1 second. Oh, then that truck passing. Look at that. I guess I better get going. And then there's a popo. Talk about a cop. I think there's somebody beside me. That car's not going to let me back in. There we go. Look at these cliff sides over here. That's some pretty scenery. Look at this. All the rocky side line along the Pacific here in California. Pretty area. It would be nice to go out there and drive down. Take a casual drive. Does anybody do such thing as a casual drive? Oh, they wind around. You can see the truck on the other side over there. And I drive like I'm drunk, don't I? I can drive much better on my computer that I have the steering wheel on, but my graphics doesn't record as well. That's why I use the laptop here. I just got better. It's a little better computer. It pays to, if you can afford a good computer, to buy the better ones, better graphics, and better graphic card, better memory, better processor. Makes a huge difference. Get out here and outside the truck. This is a bumper cam right here. I can drive much better and control better on the bumper cam, but I like to show you the views. Look at those birds in the sky. Those buzzards. Big Creek. I adjusted the route so that we had a nice view here. Inside the cab. Now, if we were just actually, this would be a realistic view because this is what we'd be seeing if we was actually in the truck. We'd be driving inside the cab. This is my Peterbilt 579. Again, with this series that we're doing right now. We started up in Oregon, and we've been taking little loads all the way down, heading towards, we're down by Mexico. Now we're not going into Mexico again because we don't have that map. And we're going to see if maybe we can head over to Quartzsite just for the heck of it, show you around. I've done this in the past. Actually going pretty slow down through here, but for that area where like enjoy the scenery. The guy stopped alongside the road. Tight corners there. Oh, Popo's got him. Talking about the getting tickets. He got a ticket there. What time are we? We're at 8:14 p.m. So it's getting towards evening. I can adjust my times there depending on what I want to see. You see it's starting to get dark here a little bit. I was trying to turn my lights on. I take my hands off the control. I was going to try to turn the headlights on. Alright, let's do this. We're going to pull over here and adjust our time so that we're not driving at nighttime. Let's just pull off to the side here a second. We have a little key we can hit. There we go. We're back at, now we're at 8 a.m. in the morning, so we can do this load in the daylight. 163 miles to go. We're counting them down. Let's pick up our speed just a little bit. We'll get inside the bumper cam. I can drive a little faster and make a little more time in that. It looks like we have a ship out there. Oh, hit the road. I try to show you guys some views and I mess up. I always thought doing these videos, if you had a way to have two people control, like I could drive it and someone else could do the scenery. I don't know how that would work out. I've often thought of that. So I didn't crash. Alright, let's get going here. Let's count down some miles. This is on a Sunday, according to my statistics here. It's going to take about 9 minutes here to go up our load. If you go in that green bar above, you can see the details. It says we've got, what is it, 139 miles to go, 9 minutes left on the load. It even tells you virtual what time it'll be. I'll just gotta scare him. He'll think I'm coming in his lane. So I believe this is the 4th in our series. Good way to see the countryside.
Take the right turn ahead.
Okay, looks like we're going to make a right turn. This is, I missed the city that we're in.
Turn right.
Santa Maria. There's US 101. What is that? Cheese? Chinese. Cheese or Chinese? I couldn't read it. Leaving San... I couldn't read it. I was going too fast. Here we go. On the road again. Put her up in 65. We're going to make a little time. not as interesting scenery when you get out here on these 4-lane highways, but you can make a lot more time. That's even the way it is when really traveling. It's so much better to, if you got time, take the back roads, enjoy the scenery. You know, I've done a lot of traveling before, and it's like nothing more boring is like going up 95. Oh my gosh, that's boring. And I've stated before, I really don't like to drive. I always thought it'd be neat to travel if we could do this, like go boom, just click your fingers. Like, I remember I Dream of Genie, and you're where you want to be instantaneously. Now, a lot of people love the travel getting there. If I want to go somewhere, I want to get there. It's like click your fingers, you're there.
Right lane, then take the exit on the right.
All right, better watch what I'm doing here. Looks like we're heading Santa Maria.
Take the exit on the right.
Slow down just a little here. Yeah, that's always been my way if I want to go somewhere.
Continue straight.
It looked like I went off the road and right back on. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, he's going to wait on me. It's neat. A lot of times they'll wait on you. Sometimes they'll run right into you. Almost like real life, huh? There's a Greyhound. Take the bus and leave the driving to us. I did a tour one time and took the bus. It was a tour bus. And I gotta say, that was probably one of the best trips I ever taken. You just sat back and they kind of entertain you on the bus. Take you. We ended up, I was up in Ohio. I traveled there with a couple, an Amish couple was with us. We picked them up there in Ohio, and then we went down, all the way down to Key West. And we went down to Cape Canaveral down here and got a cruise ship. Took a cruise down to Key West. And then on the way back through, when we got back, we got on the bus, they took us over to Disney. And so we went to, I think we only went to one park, and I believe it was Epcot. And then we took, and they would stop at night. They'd have everything prepared for you. We'd be on the road, time to eat. They had these restaurants. They'd pull over there. They knew we were coming. We got seated right away, served right away. Very stress-free. We'd stay in motels at night. When you would get off the bus, they'd give you a room. The bus driver would actually bring your luggage right to your room. You didn't have just so easy. Everything was done for you. It was really, it wasn't really all that expensive. I can't remember what it was now. This had to be back in, I'm going to guess late 80s that I did this trip. So if you want to travel, one way I'd recommend. There's an oil rig out there in the waters. A couple of them. Oil drilling out in the water. Well, we're down to 56 miles. It's winding down quicker than I thought it was going to. Like a resort. See the lifeguard stations out there. Yeah, they just got some oil rigs out there in the water. Water looks calm. California beaches there. Look at that. See a lot of rocks. Now we're here in Florida. You don't see rocks out on the beach. It's pretty sandy, more flat. We got about took that car's lane. So we're heading down here with a little construction trailer. Heading to Oxnard. On this load today we're doing. About a 300-mile trip. We're only 35 miles out, so we're not too far out. Now what do we got here going across the road? Some sort of a factory. I don't know what that was. West side area. Yeah, it looks, I bet it's something to do with that oil. Out in the water there, it just showed you all these oil rigs. Looks like it's an oil processing. Boy, my truck all of a sudden seems like it slowed way, way down. I don't know what happened to my truck, but boy, we sure lost power. Let's pull off a second here. Oh, there's what happened. I had a truck. I was pushing a car. I hit a car. We crashed. Good thing we have now they're going to beep at me. All right. And I got traffic backed up. That was kind of fun. All right. We should be back in shape again. We were going down the road pushing a car. Can you believe that? Now we can get going again. That was fun. Now you don't want to do that in real life, but it's kind of fun in the simulator. I think I've had this happen to me before. You're going down the road, it's like, why can't I get any speed? I'm so darn slow. And you don't realize, you don't see. These trucks don't see in front of you. And you go, there's a car right there. You're pushing a car.
Use the right lane.
That bus is broke
take
down.
the exit on the right.
All right, let's get off. We're getting ready. 19 miles to finish this road. Let's slow down here.
Take the exit on the right.
Get our exit heading out to Oxnard. I think our next load will be heading down towards Bakersfield. I like driving California, especially on the West Coast.
Continue straight, then turn right.
Make our right turn, Clyde.
Recalculating.
That isn't where she wanted me to go, apparently.
Make a U-turn.
Ah, I made the wrong turn.
Recalculating.
Let's see if we can do a U-turn right here. Let's see how that works out.
Make a U-turn.
I'm doing it.
Recalculating.
She gets bossy.
Make a U-turn.
I monkeyed up. Let's see if we can get out of here with the traffic here. Get some fish. That sounds good.
Use the right lane, then turn right. Turn right.
We'll make a right turn, get ourselves back on track here. Los Angeles.
Turn right.
Still only got 13 miles to go. There we go. Got a yap in here and I forgot to look at my GPS. Back on trip again. This is a small load.
Use the right lane.
You get
Then
some of
take
those,
the exit on the right.
get some of those triples and stuff. You have to even be more
Take
concerned.
the exit on the right.
I can mess up with a little load. Okay, we're gonna make a right turn here.
Turn right.
Now we're heading to a construction site. Union Pacific's what it says here. And maybe it's not a construction site. Maybe it's just moving on. There's a Hood's grocery chain and a burger. Alright, let's just go on through. We got clear, and there's a Tesla dealer again. If you look at the map in the lower right hand corner, you can see the little red flag. That's where I'm heading to. We're in Oxnard.
Use the left lane. Then turn left. Turn left.
I think we can get through this left turn. Coming up on our final destination. Here's a helicopter.
Use the left lane. Then turn left.
Turn left. Looks like this is where I see. Yeah, we're actually
Turn
at
left.
Union Pacific. It's a shipping depot. It's not the actual construction site. We're just moving this trailer over here.
Arrived.
Here we are. Let's see if we can park it and get the bonus. Yeah, boat. I like to haul boats. See the boat sitting over there? Let's see if I can get myself and get it. You get a couple little bonus points if you park the truck yourself. I don't think I'm going to make it because my trailer's not. Let's just try it real quick here. Do a one attempt and then I'll park itself. I don't think I'm gonna make it, guys. It's not easy to back the trailers up. Back her in place here. Alright, we're not gonna do it. Look at this guy, he's watching his watch. Well, we're here. This is the little construction trailer that we're putting down. That guy must think I'm waiting. See, I'm looking at his watch. He goes, "You're late." So we can finish this out. We're going to synchronize it with our world of trucks. Let's see our statistics of what we've done. It says I'm late too. Look at that. Made a late delivery. So what do we make here? We drove 317 miles. It took us 23 hours game time. And we made actually made $4,274. So we did pretty good. This is our load down to Oxnard, and we'll pick this up the next time. I hope you guys enjoyed our trip. This is, I believe, the third in the series of heading south over by California. We'll be having another one coming up. So, hey, if you're not a subscriber, I invite you to hit the subscribe button. Do me a favor, follow this series along. We've been trying to grow our trucking part of the channel just because I think it's fun. And I hope other people will find it and find it fun also. So, again, if you're not a subscriber, hit subscriber, share it to other people. I appreciate you following along. You guys have another one. Looking forward to the next video. See you guys the next time. Happy trucking.